Leo and the Glimmerwood Berries. In the cheerful village of Meadowbrook lived a baker named Leo. His shop, the Sweet Spot, was famous for its wonderful cakes. "Another masterpiece," he'd say, admiring a cake topped with swirls of cream. But Leo had a secret ingredient he added to every recipe, a big spoonful of greed. "That will be 10 silver coins," he'd tell a wide-eyed child, a price that made the child's mother sigh. Leo dreamed of gold, not just silver. One day, at the market, he overheard an old woman talking about the Glimmerwood Forest. "There," she whispered, "grow sunberries so sweet that one can sweeten 100 cakes." The legend came with a warning. The forest shares its gifts, but it knows a greedy heart. Take only what you need. Leo just laughed. "What I need is to be rich," he thought. That very afternoon, he grabbed a large sack and snuck into the Glimmerwood. Deep inside the woods, he found it, a bush covered in berries that glowed with a soft, golden light. The air around it hummed with a sweet melody. Leo's eyes widened in amazement. 100 cakes, he gasped. "I'll make 1,000. 1,000,000. He remembered the warning, "Take only what you need." He picked a handful. They felt warm in his palm. "But what if I took the whole bush?" a greedy voice whispered in his mind. "Then I'd never have to buy sugar again. I'd be the richest baker in the world." Ignoring the forest's gentle hum, Leo grabbed the bush with both hands and pulled with all his might. With a sad, sighing sound, the roots came free from the earth. Instantly, the golden light of the berries vanished. They turned a dull, sickly gray. The sweet melody stopped. Leo raced back to his bakery, his heart pounding with fear. He mashed the dull berries into his cake batter. But instead of sweetness, a sour, bitter taste filled the air. The cake he baked was horrible. "What have I done?" he whispered, looking at the gray, unappetizing cake. The next day, his customers returned their cakes. "This is awful, Leo," said a little girl, wrinkling her nose. Soon, the Sweet Spot was empty. The cheerful bell on his door never rang. Leo sat alone, surrounded by his sour, unsold cakes. His dream of riches had crumbled into bitter dust. Looking out at the quiet village square, Leo finally understood. His joy hadn't come from money, but from the happy faces of his friends and neighbors enjoying his baking. He had been rich all along, but his greed had blinded him. With the last of his coins, Leo bought simple flour, sugar, and eggs. He baked a plain, honest cake, pouring all his regret and newfound hope into it. He placed a sign outside. "An apology cake, free for everyone." Slowly, the villagers came back. The cake was simple, but it was delicious. It tasted of friendship. Leo's bakery became the heart of the village once more, sweeter than ever before. Moral: a greedy hand gathers nothing but loss.